Hey flag football coaches, today I'm going to show you some fantastic youth flag football drills that you could run with your team. Of course, these are for the roughly 9-year-old age group, but you could really use these at any age as well. Let's get down and let's check these out. Okay, so what we're going to need is 8 pylons total. You generally want to split your team up depending on how big your team really is. If you only have 5 players, then you could do this with just 4 pylons. And what we're going to be doing here is to have our players holding on to the ball, and then they're going to be holding on. We have to teach them how to run with the ball. Obviously, keep it close, 2 hands on it or 1 hand on it, depending on the type of running that we're looking for, but generally 2 hands. And what we're going to start with is just simply running straight forward around the cones, and then once they get here, they're going to defensive shuffle or shuffle towards that right side. If they are on the left side, let's say the red line, then they would be shuffling towards the left side. From there, after that, once they shuffle here, they're going to backpedal back, and then they're going to be shuffling back towards the middle. This is when we're going to be teaching a handoff. They're going to hand off the ball, they're going to run through, and then they're going to go in the back of their lines. Once that next player gets that ball, what's going to happen is they're going to do the exact same thing. Sprinting forward, defensive shuffling out or defensive slide or sliding, back pedal, slide. Obviously the lines are moving up by this time. Hand off that ball and then run past and then go in the back of that line. Next, if you want to have some fun, we can now have our players go sprinting through or up the pylons. Once they get to the end, they're going to be shuffling along, and then that's when they're going to curl around. They're going to curl around, and now they're going to be running towards the middle. Now, if you want to keep it really fun, we're going to have both of them at the exact same time being the offensive player. The coach, who's apparently wearing a referee's uniform, is going to be passing the ball to one of these 2 players. We don't know which one. It's going to be the coach's decision. If, however, he passes to, let's say, the blue player, the blue player needs to go and run and get past those 2 pylons. Meanwhile, this player, he's going to be trying to pull the flags off of player 2 blue. Now, in this third drill, we're still using the exact same pylon formation. Sometimes it's just easier having multiple drills that have the same pylon formation. Now from here, what we're going to have is our players are going to be having the football once again. They're going to be sprinting forward, shuffling over towards this side, backpedaling back, shuffling, and then sprinting towards the end. When they sprint towards the end, whichever player gets past those 2 pylons first gets their team a point. They're going to sprint past. They're going to pass the ball back. We're teaching our team how to throw. And now the next players are going to be doing the exact same thing. From there, what will happen is whichever team gets all of their players back to here first wins. That's also going to coincide with the points. Now, you can run it with points or you don't have to run it with points. It's totally up to you. But I like to run it with points just to see what the number is. Is it 4-0, or is it 2-2, and this team just won by a hair? I like to keep track like that just to see how my players are doing. Anyways, I hope that these drills help your team win more games. If they do, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time.